Hi, this is Chris from the Stephanie Miller Show. Please enjoy this exclusive clip from Political Voices Network.
You retweeted a Bill who said Trump claiming to have larger crowds than Martin Luther King is peak derangement. We're talking one flew over the cuckoo's nest level derangement. And you just said, imagine a person who's too dumb to realize he's this dumb. I mean, I'm torn. You know, we played Lawrence O'Donnell's great monologue, just like taking the media to task last night, saying it's 2016 all over again. They carried this whole pack of demented lies for an hour and not Kamala Harris's speech. Yeah. But you're right, John. I'm sort of torn going, okay, let him air the mental illness PSA. If you can't see how much he's declined, like, we're just like, okay, let it run. We're watching network at this point. You know, like.
And again, the Donald Trump campaign has assumed sole custody of the ageism issue and all the hypocrisy and meanness that comes with it. So let him speak. Absolutely. It's a sign of how scared he was. And again, it's a sign of how desperate the media is. And I don't mean journalists. The real journalists are out there asking the real questions, but the media still thinks they're going to get this Trump-sized ratings bomb from 2016, and they don't realize he's just a rerun. Yeah. And if you vote for Donald Trump to watch him for the next 4 years, you're watching a crappy rerun. If you vote for Kamala Harris and Tim Walz, you get a White House that's not going to give Alaska back to the Russians. But not just that. If Kamala Harris is president, you get 3.
Do we lose Sarah Palin in that deal?
Bingeable Donald Trump series next year. We're going to see the bingeable true crime show in Atlanta. We're going to see the true crime show with Jack Smith on January 6th, and they're going to bring the classified document show back from the dead. We're going to be binging true crime Trump all year with 3 trials, people. Get the popcorn.
No, we were saying that, John, that of course it makes sense he was a reality star, because this is what we were saying, Anna Nicole Smith vibes. We were almost like, oh my God, put the camera down and help him. You know, like, it's just, I get it. It's rubbernecking. Like, it's like, it really is why our traffic sucks out here, because people like to watch a crash, you know? I mean, it's...
We want to see the body. and not really, but we want to see the body. I mean, in this case, and he was even talking about how fake his little injury was, his scratch on his ear that didn't require a single stitch, that he had to wear a giant Van Gogh maxi pad on his head for a whole week. I mean, the guy's such a fraud, it almost feels like the media is toying with him, like a cat found a cockroach. And I'm going to enjoy the next 88 days, because we're going to see Kamala Harris and Tim Walz only becoming more popular. They will stumble, they will have bad days, but their appeal is only going to grow. And this ugly fascism that once again tried to take over the Republican Party is just going to get smaller and smaller. And Steffi, you know this, within 20 years, these people are going to be denying they ever supported Donald Trump the way they deny they ever supported Bush and Cheney right now.
John, I say it every day. Please, America, let's just put this horrible period in the dustbin of history.
Bush and Cheney have not been invited to 3 Republican conventions in a row. They're pariahs. These guys have no loyalty. They have no attention span. They're going to kick Trump loose when the next charismatic schmuck comes along and deny they ever liked him. It's a party of fickle bitches, and they're going to fickle this bitch.
You know, and I've been, because it is so terrifying, even the prospect of him, getting back in. But I think you're right, John. This is necessary in every way, that he just be so thoroughly repudiated.
Gotta happen. Gotta happen. It's got to get worse. It's going to have to get worse. And again, we don't need to do couch effing material, people. Can I just say it's not true? He didn't do it.
Don't do it on purpose.
It's not liberal. Stop lying. He didn't do it, and he doesn't identify that way. He's a sectional sexual. And that's how he identifies. Please address him as such.
See what he did there? He said, "Don't do a couch joke," so that he could set himself up for a couch joke. So because he's John Fugelsang, and you're not, bitches. You're not. Just don't try this at home.
I love food poisoning, folks. Thank you. It's great.